So real quick before we begin, I'm using a new program that I have been looking into for bass boosting the audio from 3DS. I think it's called, in fact, what is this called? It's called Peace. But yeah, apparently this can let you boost your audio card. Bass boost it basically, so I've got like a bass boosting profile set up. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but it should make the audio sound a bit better on the 3DS while I play this. So rather than use the Windows audio mixer bass boosting, which kind of fucks up OBS in some way, I'm going to use this method instead. So let me just unmute the capture cards, turn on the bass boosting, and let's get started. I've also tried to modify the Ocarina of Time logo down there, so the parts that say Legend of in Ocarina of Time 3D should be a bit bigger than before. Still small, but it should be readable at least. Maybe I need to turn the volume up just a smidge, hang on a second. Sound settings. Set that to 50%. Turn that down a little bit, 46%. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so let me just make sure everything is fine and dandy. Right, here we go. So now we're going to play some Ocarina of Time 3D for a bit. We've got all the spiritual stones and we're just about to go put them in. Well, hang on a second, the capture is... I don't know if anyone else can see that, but the capture is slightly off. I mean, it's not the capture that's off, it's the window, fuck, what do you call it? It's like, can you see like how there's like a small edge that's like not clipping in? That's weird. Why is it like that? Hang on a second, I think I can fix this real quick. Call me a perfectionist, but I like things to look presentable. Like, as presentable as possible. I guess Link will just tap his shoes while I do this real quick. I don't know why it's doing that, to be honest. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, 3DS top. Let me adjust this real quick. And then 3DS capture bottom. Oh, that's weird. Maybe I had to do this. Oh. That's bizarre. That's as good as it's going to look. Like, it's going to be ever so slightly askew, but that should be fine for now. I don't know why that's like gone out of... It's difficult to describe, but the interface, like the not the UI. Give me a minute to warm up my brain so I can remember how to describe this best. Basically, the layout of my stream was not exactly lining up with the 3DS capture. I'm not sure why, but I think it should be fine now. You should check the Sheikah stone near Link's house. Is it worth doing that? Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Maybe 40% was better. Yeah, 40% is better. I mean, this is like... This is basically just something that helps you to get stuck. So I think I'm good on that. Right, so we need to go to Hyrule Castle now, which is where we're going to go now. So we've got all three of the spiritual stones. And we need to go back there to see Zelda. Oh, hang on a second. I just realised my 3D... Like, you might have heard a bit of an echo. I just realised that my 3DS... Like, the actual 3DS itself, the volume was turned up because I was testing earlier. One moment, please. Right, okay. Let's keep going. Hi! You can already tell that something's up because the castle gates are, like, already shut for some reason, even though it's still daytime. I still feel the volume is too loud for some reason. I'm going to try adjusting that a little bit. I'm not sure if the bass boosting is going through the stream itself. I think it is. I'll turn this down to about 36%. Maybe that'll be the sweet spot. There's Zelda and Impa. And whatever the fuck that was. Oh look, it's just like my nightmare visions. Ah, I lost her! I don't know what kind of voice to do for him. You over there, little kids! You must have seen the white horse gallop past here just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So you think you can protect him from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny, I like your attitude. Now I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. Dead. You pathetic little fool, do you realize who you're dealing with? I love his face. I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world! I like how the draw distance didn't allow me to see him, like, run off into the distance. He just, like, sort of disappeared. Right, well that just happened. Guess I'll go fish that thing that was in the water. You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure that Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. So that pretty much replaces the fairy Ocarina. Melee, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Melee, when you hold this Ocarina in your hands, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you with the Ocarina and this melody. Song of Time. Oh, that's song number 5. So I can go back to the frogs later and teach that to them. I might actually go do that now, because I might not get a chance to later. Now Melee, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute, Zelda. Let me, I'll drop something now, that's fine. Let me just quickly check something with OBS real quick before we proceed, because I think OBS is being... It's not being broken or anything, but I just wanted to make sure something was working fine. Let me see... Yeah, I think everything's in order. Right, okay, let's continue. Just going to go teach this song to those frogs, because I think you get something if you teach it 5 different songs. Shit, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I can just jump over here, can't I? Yeah, that works. I think there's also a secret down there as well, so I might have a look down there on the way back. I'm not sure if the final frog gives me an important item or if it just gives me rupees. Guess we're about to find out. Take the rupees as a souvenir. Oh, damn it. I already have a full wallet, so that's useless to me. At least I know now, but yeah. Right, gonna do one last thing while I'm here. And then I'm gonna head back to Hyrule Castle. It's good that I do this now and you're about to find out why in about 5 minutes. Oh shit. I need the cuckoo to get up there. There's a secret up there, you can see a ladder back there, so I need to get a cuckoo and get up there. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I guess I was focused on getting the heart piece that I saw further down the river. Didn't bother to check what that secret ladder was all about. I don't know if it's going to lead to another heart piece. I'm thinking it just might be a golden skull Tula mask, but that's fine as well. Right, there we go. Actually... What did I just replace that with? The slingshot? Put the bombs there. Oh. Get out of the way, cuckoo. Oh, it's just a fairy spring. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I've already got one fairy and I've got like a Lon milk bottle that you can use 2 times, so I don't really need to replace the Lon milk with another fairy. Right, one final little bit of business before we move on. That's for being difficult to pick up, you piece of shit. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Oh shit! I tried to roll, I picked that up. Yeah, let's see you trying to catch me now down the river. There we go. I wanted to do that at least once. Never again. Right, let's go to Hyrule Castle and Temple of Time now. Or rather, let's go to Hyrule Castle Town and then Temple of Time. We're pretty much ready to start doing that now. Oh yeah, I need to give the mask salesman the money for that mask. Oh great, you sold it. You can pay me back the 20 rupees for the skull mask now. Payment received. Spooky mask, 30 rupees. I think this is the one that's supposed to be for Dampé's kid. Or, well, it's not his kid, but it's the kid that works at the graveyard. It kinda looks like Dampé, but not ugly. You borrowed a spooky mask. I'll give that to him later. For now, I'm just going to progress with the story. Also, take note of the Death Mountain smoke ring around there. Just like a smoke ring around the volcano. Oh yeah, don't forget I'm engaged to a fucking Zora now. Again, the things you have to do to save the world, I guess. Get to see them in all their lovely shiny glory. Right, let's go inside the inner sanctum. Melee, isn't that? It's the legendary blade. The Master Sword. Let's get a nice shot of that before I pick it up. There we go. That's thumbnail worthy. I love the Master Sword theme. Excellent work! As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kids. Oh yeah, according to the official Zelda book, which I forgot the name of, there's like 3 different timelines that come off of this game. Melee, wake up. Melee, the chosen one. You ready for 10 minutes of story? Because we're about to get 10 minutes of story. Well, I don't think it's that long, but it's a fairly lengthy cutscene to my recollection. And you know what that means, lots of terrible reading. I am Roro, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Melee, do not be alarmed. Look at yourself. Yep. That's why I've been calling him Young Luke this whole time. Look, Melee, you're big now. You're all grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that the evil ones may never touch. Only the one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken the Hero of Time. Do you understand your destiny? But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter the forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now is only of a little influence even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I think I read that. I may have misread that there. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. You've received the Light Medallion, Raru the... Is that... Am I pronouncing that right? Raru? Raru? Raru the Sage adds his power to yours. What a weird spelling for a name. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. 1 down, 5 to go, I guess. Melee, we're back in the Temple of Time, but has 7 years really passed? I like how you can still see the 3 stones down there still rotating. Looks like you won't be able to use some of your weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Also, I didn't realise this when I first played this game, until a little bit later on, but you can return as a kid if you want to go back into the kid portion of the game to do any unfinished business. But I'm just going to be adult Link for the rest of this stream. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, and one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will blind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. That is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. The 5 sages. Told you it was going to be terrible reading. One sage is waiting for you for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl that I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I am saying, you should head over to Kakariko village. Do you understand, Melee? Do you understand, yes or no? At least it doesn't do that shit like with the owl. That's so cool. So yeah, remember what I said about the Death Mountain and the smoky ring around the volcano? Yeah, look at it now. That's not really smoke anymore, is it? Yeah, you can see a lot of shit has went down since I was a kid. Thankfully the Redeads are much easier to fight as adult Link. I wonder if the boxes and stuff are still in here. Oh, we've got a different person. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. What is your name? Melee, is it? Do not be surprised, I can read people's minds. If I look as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of the concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyards. They hate this world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Yeah, that's like a different side quest where you can look for Poes, put them in bottles, and then bring them back to him. And he'll pay you a pretty penny for them. I like how the second I leave this vicinity, it's just like suddenly normal. And it just goes back to... The blood moon rises once again! Right, well before I go to Kakariko, I'm going to do one other little thing real quick. Gonna go back to Lon Lon Ranch. so I can attend to some business real quick. Where the hell did Melon go? Holy shit. Somebody's a fan of Ganondorf. Was that in the original version of this game, or was that added for this version? Trying to get the best shot I can of that. But this fucking trophy's in the way. Yeah, that's about as good a shot as I can get. Carrots. So there's Marin, I think. Wait, what was her name again? Oh, a visitor! It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, the people in the castle and town have gone. People in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favour. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. Oh, so that's where he went, he just left. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. But there's nothing I can do. If only I could play their favourite song for them. Right, I guess we're gonna go talk to Evil Luigi then. Let's have a good look at his face real quick. Oh my god. Yeah, that's definitely an evil Luigi that isn't Waluigi, alright. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumours around that I cheated Talon out of this here ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. No, I know how to ride. Thank you so much! That's Epona. Hey, young man, do I know you? I felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. So how do I start the race? Like, there's a race you can do here, but I'm not sure if I can do that yet. Can I do the race right now, or do I have to do that later? Right, let me see, hang on a second. I just need to check exactly how you do this, because it's been a while. So I thought I had to talk to Ingo while I was riding the horse, but apparently there's more to it than that. Get some practice with Epona until time is expired. Pay 10 more rupees to return to the corral and ride Epona. But talk to Ingo while you're riding her this time. Right, okay, so I had to like do one ride and then do another, right. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? Wah! Cheating bastards. Oh shit. No, why did I use my last carrot? I think I won. Shoot! If the Great Ganondorf finds out about this humiliation... Hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse! Kinda wish the carrots were on the top screen so I can keep an eye on that, but I have to like look over to the bottom screen for that. Shit. Oh my god. Ah! Fuck. Piece of shit. You're just a kid after all. We'll come back anytime and we'll have some more fun. At least it takes me straight to the race and not have to go back in inside the ranch, the stable or whatever. The circle pad sucks. It doesn't stuck, it sucks. Really? Really? Fuck me. Fuck! Burning all my rupees for this. Oh yeah, this circle pad is not good for steering with. Because my thumb keeps slipping from it while I'm trying to turn left and right. Right, there we go. Finally. Oh wait a minute, that was the first race? Shit. Well, how did I fuck the first race up so easily the last time? There we go. Just had to wait for the opening. What's up with that horse? Is that a Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet it on the race and lost. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh. Yeah, I really hate how accurate you need to be with jumping over fences in this game. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, piss off. Yeah, if there's anything that's aged badly about this game, it's that. But yeah, you can leave this place, you just need to jump over that fence. There we go. So yeah, from this point onward, we can now use Epona in Hyrule Field, which is brilliant. God, I wasted so much rupees, but I guess it was worth it, just so I can get Epona. Right, let's go to Kakariko now. Yeah, did you see how many times he was fucking whipping his horse? Just infinite carrots. I really need to find some form of grip for this thumbstick. My thumb keeps slipping off of it and it's really annoying. I forgot how awkward this thing was compared to current analog sticks with the Switch. I think I need to go to the graveyard actually. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Squirrel J. Well, my Lon milk is gone now, so I'll just put that in this bottle for the moment. Oh yeah, I need to assign all my shit. Oh wait, there's my Lon milk. Wait, where did that third bottle come from? I don't remember getting that. Or was that... Oh no, wait, that was the message in the bottle. Right. Alright. That's all my equipment re-equipped. Secret. Not sure if I can do anything with this wall right now. I can't like inspect it or anything. Oh, okay, it was the song of Suns, or whatever, the Sun Song. I guess the Redead standing there was kind of a clue because that actually affects them. Oh, nice. Sweet. That also refilled my health as well. Gonna do a little bit more grave robbing then. Link the grave robber. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. So yeah, apparently Dampé is a ghost now. He died sometime between when I picked up the Master Sword and when I came back into Hyrule. So I don't think I need to physically beat him at the race, I just need to make sure I beat the time limit. Yeah, if that door there shuts before the, like, if the time runs out, that door shuts. And you can't, like, progress. Yep. The time of this race was 1 minute 4 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, why can't I read words? As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that will pull you to any spot where the hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing, be careful on your way back. Right, so I guess we get the hook shot now. This will be required to advance the story. I might do one more race because I think he might have a heart piece for me. Or have a bunch of rupees. You got the hook shot. Use it to drag distant items toward you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. Has anyone ever seen that old game theory about, like, what damage the hookshot would do to Link if we were using real-life physics? Basically, the velocity and the force would be so strong it would rip his arm off. Because the inertia of, like, the hookshot pulling you toward the object that you, like, try to cling to would just, like, the force in your arm wouldn't take it, so it would just, like, tear clean off your shoulder. It's kind of funny. I think this is the Song of Time. Yeah, that's for Song of Time. That won't be the last time we'll be getting rid of those blocks. Seem to dot them out throughout Hyrule during the Adult Link section. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part of the game. Nice. Want to get that heart piece over there first before I talk to that guy. There we go. 2 more to go. What? You've got an Ocarina! What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up my windmill. I'll never forget this song. Right, so we've learned the Song of Storms now. Look how pissed off he looks. Let's have a look at his face up close. Oh my god. Okay, maybe that's thumbnail worthy. Hey! Actually, what does he say once I've done that now? Because, yeah, it definitely messes up the windmill. Oh shit. Oh no, a storm again. You played the Ocarina, didn't you? Gonna see if there's any places I can cling onto with this. Okay, I can cling to boxes at least. Oh wait a minute, this was the house that was being built. Let me see what that's all about. Yeah, this was the house that like a bunch of carpenters were building like 7 years ago. It's a target practice place. Only open during the day. Alright then. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what the buttons are. YRA. Again, that's going to take some getting used to understanding what the buttons are for each song. I find it much easier, maybe it's just because I grew up with the game, but I find it much easier to learn it by the C buttons. rather than this current setup, whatever they've done for this game. Oh shit, oh! Well now, that was stupid. Also, we can't go in there yet, I don't think. I tried to pull out my sword and I pressed the bomb button so I didn't get that extra height that I needed to clear that well there. Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees. Okay, this game is for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets on that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You got 15 shots. Try your weapon with the B button. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. Oh. Fuck. Might get a free shot if I get the rest of these. Oh, they're randomized, right, okay. It's all the same rupees, but it's the order in which they appear is different. Shit! I'm gonna turn the volume down because holy shit, that's loud. I don't know how that sounds to you guys, but that like ringing sound is really annoying my ears. Right, 25% should do it. As long as I get 8 or above, I can still retry this for free. What? Okay, there we go. I could have sworn that I hit that one. Good. Right, well this is going to be the next 10 hours of the stream. Just me trying to get this goddamn 10 rupee clear. Better not fuck this up. I got the hardest ones, which are like the red ones. Good! I'm glad I missed that easy one. There we go. Here's a fantastic present! Oh, well it's not a heart piece, but that's still good. Maybe I should try racing Dampé again. I'm gonna do that real quick before I move on. He was over here, wasn't he? No, he... think I'll be a bit faster this time. What was my last one? 1 minute 4 seconds? Yeah, so that's definitely faster than my first attempt. Time in this race was 58! Your back, young man, was the present I gave you fun and useful? Oh, nice, yes. Thank you. Just one more heart piece and I've got another container. Yeah, it was totally worth coming back to do that. Yeah, because sometimes when you do minigames that give you important items, they'll either give you rupees afterwards or they'll give you a heart piece, or both. Like, sometimes they'll give you a heart piece and then they'll just start giving you rupees, or they just give you rupees non-stop. So I'm glad that was one of the minigames where you get a heart piece. That was definitely worth the effort. Right, so I'm going to quickly go back to Hyrule Castle Town to sell off this pole, and then we'll be making our way to the Lost Woods. Because I believe the Lost Woods is where I need to use this hook shot. Not sure how many rupees I get for the standard pole, I guess like maybe 20 or 30 rupees per pole. So it's a little bit of extra pocket change. Hey young man, what's happening today? If you have a pole, I'll buy it. Your card now has 0 points, come back again. Oh, you brought a pole today. This is a normal pole. Here are your 10 rupees, take them. So, not that much. There's still pots here, but I do wish there was more pots so I could get more rupees quicker. Oh, well, there's a 20 then. $146 should do me for a while. Right, now going to head back to Kakariko. Not Kakariko, Kikori Forest. So that I can get into the Lost Woods. I think I know how to break that, but I don't have the item for it yet, so yeah, I'll come back to that later. So yeah, even this little forest is like overrun with enemies. Lots of monsters. Link's house seems to be untouched though. Unless there's monsters inside. Nope, his house is still here. Melee's records. Oh, okay then. Oh. And that is one of the many practical uses of a hook shot. I wonder if the shops are even running at the moment, or if it's just empty. Okay, they're still here. Utterly useless trash. Just nothing I can buy there will help Adult Link. I mean, there's arrows, but I don't have the weapon for arrows yet, so there's no point buying them. So I think the Lost Woods are up here, right? Oh yeah, there is one thing I can do as well. So we've travelled 7 years in the future. You may remember that soft soil that I put a magic bean in. This is the result of 7 years of it growing. That's a really weird sound effect. Wow, I can't believe he actually hit me. All that just for, what, 25 rupees? Right, now let's go to the Lost Woods. I think we're done here. Nope, you can't grab onto vines. I think you can do that in some Zelda games, like Twilight Princess, but not in Ocarina. The fuck is that? No response, we should get his attention. What the hell is that? Oh shit, the Skull Kids have become evil. Skull Kid, is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He doesn't look like grown-ups. Skull Kids don't like adults, I guess. I'm sorry, what? Did my 3DS just soft lock? What? Yep, my 3DS just hard locked, what the fuck? Like, I can't press the home button, the whole console crashed, what? What did I do to cause that? It's a good thing I saved like a minute before, but seriously, what the hell? Alright then, guess I'm gonna have to hold the power button until the system shuts off. What an oddly weird place for the game to suddenly freeze on me. But yeah, it was one of those crashes where it's like, you can't even like exit the game, the 3DS just like completely crashed on me. Music was still playing, but that was it. Guess that's the curse of the Lost Woods once you go in as an adult Link, and once you start to attack the Skull Kid. Guess I'll take a quick drink of soda while I'm waiting for this to boot. Right, okay. Let's try that again, and hopefully this time my 3DS doesn't spaz. Ah shit, really? I have to walk all the way back there? I think this game has a form of quick travel, but I can't quite access that yet. I need to play a bit more of the story before I can quick travel. I did save the game right before I went into the forest, didn't I? Let me check my gear. Yeah, I've still got 3/4 of a heart, right, that's good. Do you still have your hook shot? I should have everything. In fact, yeah, I do. Pretty sure I saved before I went into the Lost Woods, so nothing of value was lost. Except for time, like that's the greatest thing of all, that's the most valuable thing. You'd think the game would maybe let me checkpoint back at Link's house, since you know that's like his house. Especially since I walked in there, they should like mark a checkpoint there. So if you have to like load up your save file, it takes you to that instead of the Temple of Time. Right, well... Like I said earlier, I'll probably watch One Piece after I'm done with this stream, because I think the new One Piece episode should be up by now. It usually goes up around this time. I'll play this for a bit longer though, like another hour, hour and a half. Because we're not that far away from the temple that we're going to. It's in the Lost Woods. So I'll probably do the full temple or most of it, and then I'll finish after that. Keep forgetting where the Lost Woods is, it's over here. But let's hope my 3DS doesn't crash again if I try attacking the Skull Kids. Oh, that doesn't even work on him. Oh, wait a minute. No? I thought that would work on wood. Guess not. Like, I know there's designated spots that you can, like, cling to, but I think in the later Zelda games it lets you cling to other stuff as well. Yeah, fuck the Skull Kid. I'm not going to bother tangling with him. Probably not worth it. Try the Ocarina on that other guy, I guess I could do that. I was going to, like... I was trying to kill the Skull Kid first before I got around to checking him out, but then the game crashed. But yeah, let me get rid of him first so I can look at this guy and see what he wants. Ah! Wrong button. Maybe Sarah's song will work. No. He wanted— No! I don't want to talk to you! Fuck off! Yeah, I guess I'll come back to him later. Maybe I can't interact with him at the moment. Oh yeah, that's the way to... That's the way to Death Mountain, isn't it? Who do you think you are? That Kikori-like clothing won't fool me. I promised Sarah I would never let anyone go through here. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need some proof that you're really a friend of hers. Something that only you would have heard from her. Not that she would ever be friends with a grown-up like you. Fucking Mido. That's his name, isn't it, Mido? That melody! Sarah plays that song all the time. Do you know Sarah? That song. Sarah taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Now, before I go in there, I'm just gonna see what's down here. Actually, that would take me to Lake Hylia, won't it? Probably not worth doing that then. I don't remember which one takes me to... Ah, shit. I think it's this one? Oh shit, was that the wrong one? Fuck. Yeah, I was supposed to go straight forward. What was that? Arrows? No thanks. I have no need for arrows right now, so screw that. Oh, this is gonna be... Wait, is this the right way? Okay, good. I was about to say that's gonna be a pain in the arse trying to remember which way it was to the Sacred Forest. Don't know why I'm even saving the game, to be honest, because it's not like I'll start back here again if I have to restart the game. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you could sneak up on the enemies. Use the L targeting to look in the proper direction. Set your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down the L button to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised when an enemy is waiting to ambush. Yeah, so this place is a bit different now, like there's huge guys guarding the area. Thankfully there's an easy cheese to get rid of these guys. Pretty sure if you hit them in the back with this, it just kills them instantly. Yep. One hit, that's all it takes. What are they supposed to be, moblins? I'm guessing they're meant to be moblins. Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. Snuck up a little bit too close there. Yeah, I guess they are moblins. Very buff moblins at that. They do a lot of damage though if you get caught by their spear when they're like running towards you. I'm not sure if he's going to turn the corner there. Yeah, right, okay. I'll wait for him to walk by me and then I'll get him. Suppose I can capture an extra fairy now. Oh. See, now I'm worried that my 3DS might crash at any minute. I shouldn't be, because I don't think that would happen very often. But I don't know why my 3DS crashed where it did. Right, well I've got 200 rupees again, so that's good. Can use that to buy good shit later. Oh, hi, Sheik. The flow of time is cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. L-A-Y... L-A-X-Y-X-Y... yeah, okay. Bit more complicated than, like, the same pattern twice. Melee, I'll see you again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to Deku Nut my way out of here. Yeah, so the Minuet of Forest, I recall, basically is a quick travel song that takes you back here to where this pedestal is. So I have to get other songs to find other, like, warp points throughout Hyrule. Hookshot. Right, so that one I can cling on to. Better save. I was going to save as soon as I went into the Forest Temple, because at least then it checkpoints. Right, so I'm not sure how long this temple is going to take, but I'll play it for at least an hour. Maybe an hour and a half if I'm not that far off once I get to the hour mark. Oh yeah, I've seen a description for them already. Those vines work though. There's a golden skulltula. How many of those do I have so far? I have 18. I'll probably find one more within this temple and then we can go get a reward for 20. Better make sure I hit that and not the wall. There we go. Don't want to, like, grab onto the vines and then get knocked off by that goddamn thing. So now they've introduced small keys into the dungeons. Also, this is weird backing music, just like the voice. Again, the music in this game for, like, the dungeons is mostly ambient. It's not really... I mean, it feels a bit more like a song, but it's still got mostly of an ambience feel to it, rather than the rhythm. Or a melody. That's the one thing about this game I like, is it's got more ambience to the music, rather than being actual music. Most 3D Zelda game dungeons have that sort of thing going for it. It's not like the 2D games where it's like an actual song. Even though technically it is, but it's not. Kinda hard to describe, but... So yeah, this here is a fun gimmick. We need to find all 4 of those poles and return the lights. I'm gonna go this way first. Holy shit, natural sunlight. It burns the eyes. My eyeballs only just adjusted to the darkness that was that room. Nope, gonna have to drain that. Can I cling onto those loose vines, or...? Nope, but I do see a golden skull tool up there. Once I get up to that part, that upper platform, I can grab that. But yeah, I don't think I can do anything in here just yet, so I'm gonna go elsewhere. Guess I'll go to the room adjacent to that. I'm not going to say what it is, but I remember the boss fight in this temple being really cool. Blue bubble. Guard against its blue flame with your shields. Oh god, I just realised at some point we're going to have to do the water temple. Yep, the absolutely beloved and totally not annoying water temple that I'm sure everybody has fond memories of. We'll be doing that at some point. Well, it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it was like very... At least on the N64 version it was very tedious, but I think in this version they streamline it a bit because... Like, a lot of the dungeon had to do with swapping between your regular boots and a pair of boots you get later on. But you can do that on the fly in this game using the touchscreen, so it won't be as bad, but it will be a bit annoying still. Check out these arrows painted on the floor. Okay. Now I can push that in there. Can I pull boxes from the side? Nope. It's a very fancy looking rope there. But yeah, this big cube thing, this big stone box, it's slightly too high for me to actually jump up. I need to wait for it to fall down, and then I can grab onto it. Shit. Don't have any keys. Can I reach that from here? Oh, that just leads to nowhere. Right, well, I'll need to backtrack then to find a key so I can open that. I hope those boxes that I pushed in the specific spot stay there. Would suck to have to do that again. That's what I get for trying to speed things up. Yeah, I think the boxes will probably stay, because there was a chime once I pushed them into those holes. Oh, there's a Skulltula. Over here. Right, so that should make 20 now, so... Once we're... Oh. Why did I get that button mixed up? Once we're done with this dungeon, we can go back to the House of Skulltulas and get our second rewards. Whoa, what the fuck? That was weird. Are you going to stream on Dive? What's that? I have no idea what that is that you're just mentioning. I think I missed something in here. Or I missed something in the room adjacent. It's called D-Live and it's another streaming platform. Oh, I can actually kill them right away with that. I've never heard of it. I like streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know if I'm going to expand beyond that, to be honest. Would be too many chats and stuff to handle. Even with Restream, like, consolidating it all into one place. Oh shit. Stalfos. Lure it closely to you and watch its movement carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Yeah, these guys are no joke. I'll try and do the spin there. Wow, I've lost 4 of my hearts already. I've got 2 fairy bottles, so I should be fine. But I would like to hold on to them if possible. Holy shit. Yeah, I told you those guys were no joke. There we go. That should be a small key, right? Alright, good. Right, back to the other room then, so we can open that door. I do wonder if the fairy will respawn in that pot in here. I'm gonna go check real quick. Can catch me another one. It does, right, good. I am going to grab that. There we go. Also, I just realised I didn't change the title of the stream. Let me do that real quick. I guess I was too busy having a snack in between that I forgot about that. Right, there we go. Now it should say I'm playing Ocarina. I mean, the logo says it already, but on the stream it should now say I'm playing it. Right, let's find out if those boxes I pushed into place stay there now. Yep, they're still there, right, good. Oh right, the shield. Oh yeah, I remember this. The corridor is all twisted. Yeah, look at this. This is a pretty cool effect. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Oh god, wall masters. I hate these things, especially in Ocarina of Time. Oh, really? I need to go back and get another key? Is there a key in here? Oh shit. You can see it, can't you? Wallmaster. Watch for its shadow on the floor, destroy it before it goes back up to the ceiling. I believe if they grab you, they basically take you back to the start of the dungeon. Like they take you to the entrance. Oh, there's a chest up there. Right, gonna have to go find another key. God damn it. If I knew I needed 2 keys, I would have looked for another one. Guess I missed something in this room then. Oh wait a minute, I can climb there. Right. Shit. Sometimes I throw bombs by accident because I keep thinking that's the hookshot button. I love it when the game doesn't know what to do with Link and he just like spins on the spot. Oh, that's the back. Right, so this must be the compass or the map. Right, good, it's the map. Why do I do that? Why did I press the wrong button? Still need to find a key though. Do you do stream raids? I don't really bother with them, to be honest, because it's not like I've got hundreds of people to like send to other places. It's never really something that I've done for my streams. Let me check here again, actually, because I may have missed something. Oh wait a minute, this isn't. Again, pulling out bombs instead of... I'm gonna run out of bombs at this rate. I only have like 3 left. I keep pressing the bomb button and not the the hook shot button. Shit. Oh! Are you going to do Majora's Mask after this? Not immediately, but in a few months after I beat this, then yes. There we go. The one time I dropped that on purpose, just so I could get rid of him. Gotcha! I like how it just sounds like Link is, like, trying to suppress his obscenities under his breath in frustration of that pain. Oh, I thought I could go up on... I thought that was like a ledge I could climb up, but no, that's nothing. There's another climbing spot in this room. Oh, why did I do that? Well, goodbye bombs. I've really got to stop pressing the bomb button. Okay, so I didn't realise that when I left the room after I picked up the map, I went the wrong way. So we're in a different room now. So yeah, you can cling on to those things. Aha, right, okay. So that's what I was missing. I know there's a lot of stuff in here, but oh, never mind. I was going to go back and check the drained well, but I guess I can do that later. Oh, there's a well in here as well. I'm guessing this was the well that got drained, or did both of them get drained? Really gotta stop doing that as well. Small key? Please let that be a small key. Nice. So I don't really have any topics or anything interesting to discuss tonight, as you could probably tell with my lack of commentary about anything other than this game. There hasn't really been a whole lot going on. Just the stuff that I talked about the other night, like the Switch Lite and whatnot. Nope, can't quite reach that from here. Nice. Got that though. Right, I'm gonna go back into that other room and check the other well before I go back and unlock that door. I'm already finding quite a few golden skulltulas in this area. By the time I'm done with this temple, I might be halfway to 30. Yep, the water's gone. Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise this was I didn't realise this, like, connected the two. And there goes my last bomb. I had no idea that wall right there was climbable. That has to be the last small key then, I guess, to progress. Just need to make my way back to that twisted corridor and then open the next door. Oh, hi Stan. I'm doing alright, how about you? I wonder if there's any bombs in these pots here. Did something just fly up there, or was that just my imagination? Might have been like a... what do you call it? The particle? Yeah, I think it was a particle that was flying up there. For a moment there I thought I saw something coming out of the vase or pot or whatever and just like going straight up. But no, it was like the particle effects of the sparks from hitting the wall. Yeah, so back or front you can kill these guys with the hook shot. That will save me some trouble. You're doing pretty bad. What's up? I swear to God, there better not be another small key that I need once I open this door. Guess I'm not allowed to use that. Oh yeah, for some reason those guys can walk over bottomless pits. I don't like where this is going. Oh! Okay, that was weird. I got hit, but I didn't die until my feet hit the ground. There. Can't stand still, foes. Oh shit. Okay, spin attacks actually help quite a lot with that. So me and my dad went to this very bad aquarium. The place itself was fine, but it was too expensive and the place was filled with annoying kids. Ah, okay. Yeah, that sucks. Let me see if there's any fairies in here. Nope, just hearts. Right, so I think this is the dungeon item. Either that or it's the compass, but I think it's the dungeon item. Yep, there we go. You got the fairy bow. No point in having the bombs here anyway. It's called Deep Sea World. Yeah, I think I've heard that name before. There we go. A Jolie, one of the Poe sisters, aim for when she appears. Well, it said aim for when she appears, so I'm assuming that means use the fairy bow. I don't think the sword would work on this one. Right, 1 down, 3 to go. So yeah, the majority of the dungeon is basically just hunting these things down to light up those lamps, torches. Probably save the game, because I don't think I've saved since I picked up the fairy bow. I think I'm too close. I'll try hitting her with a sword to see if that actually does anything. Come on. Oh, you actually can hit them with a sword. You just gotta time it right. That'll be the compass. Yeah. And back down to 0 keys. Warmaster's in this room. Oh. The hell did I hit? Oh. If you're wondering what the hell is going on with this room, it'll become apparent shortly. Need to leave this corridor first. Oh shit. And a key. Of course. Yeah, this part of the dungeon kinda sucks where it's like, oh, you need to find a key before you can advance, and you need to like backtrack all the way back out. I should have put one of those Nero's Wind warp points at the start of this map. This temple, whatever the dungeon. Just so I could like get back out here quickly and get what I have to do. But at least I have the fairy bow now, so I can access a few other rooms now with this. So yeah, if you're wondering why that room is twisted, I think I can show you right now, as soon as I get rid of these guys. So yeah, once you get access to the fairy bow, you have to hit this eyeball. And now watch this. It untwists the room. And with it, it should also change the orientation of the room attached to it. So we'll now have a different layout. And I should be able to access the chest. Yep, there it is. It's a big fancy looking chest. I think this is the boss key, because these temples add the boss keys for the boss doors. Yeah, there we go. It's a really nice looking boss key. Oh shit. Fuck off, Wallmaster. Oh. Oh, I see. Now I'm up here. Cool. Now I can grab that golden skull tula. Wherever it was. Hang on. I've got to remove my bomb so I could use this. There it is. There we go. So I now have 22 tokens. Pretty good so far. Oh shit. Mini wall masters. Floor masters. When it splits up, destroy all the pieces before they reunite. There we go. I completely forgot about that. Right, that'll be a small key. Could you imagine if it was just like 1 rupee? That'd be cruel. I have something to check in here anyway. Yep. You'd think the wall masters would be called the roof masters because they're on the, well, ceiling masters, but I guess it doesn't have the same ring to it with 2 syllables. I think I saw an eyeball that I can shoot at. Yeah, there it is. That'll be a key. Good thing I did... Oh no, never mind. I was about to say good thing I did that now in case I found like another locked door I had to like backtrack for. But never mind. That was just a waste of... well... It was kind of a waste of time, but not really, because I needed the resources. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Nero's Love, or what's it called again? This warp point thing? Pharaoh's Wind, sorry. Not Nero's Love. I'm going to put this here if I need to backtrack to the central room. So, trying to remember how I got to that room with the twisted corridor. I think it was this way. Oh wait, I have to twist the room first. Yeah, so grey eyeball switches can be toggled on and off. Yellow ones only have 1 state that you can turn it into. Why can't I It's weird. Why couldn't I just, like, hop over that? You know how when Link walks up to a small gap and he can, like, hop over it? Doesn't work with the railings for some reason. Right, here's hoping that was the actual last key we needed. Green bubble. Not sure what the difference is between the blue and green ones. You can see what I have to do there, but yeah, very specific shot. Nope, angle's too low. Yep. Guess I need to stand back as far as possible to get the right angle for this. Yeah, I think that will do it. No? There we go. Where is this? Oh, it's back here again. Watch out, the ceiling is falling down. Okay, that's... what? Why am I unable to go in first person mode? What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Ah, shit. I can't go into first person mode. I'm going into like third person aiming for some reason. I'm not holding the lock on button, but it's doing that anyway. But I guess it only does that for this particular room because of the perspective. It's bizarre. That was close. I didn't even realise the ceiling could drop down while we were picking up shit. Oh hey, Keyblade. You know about the shadows to get through the room? Yeah, I do. Right, post system number 3. Amy. Aim for Amy. So I think it takes like 5 or 6 arrows to kill them, but you can use like 3 diving slashes up if you get the timing down. Because I think dive slashing does double the damage. Again, I love when the Link doesn't know what to do and it just like spins endlessly. Right, 1 pole left to go. I think I know where they are. The hell is that? Or maybe that's the pole. Let me go see what's over here first before I interact with that pole. Oh, it's just this room. But I think I can get up there. Nice. Oh, okay then. Alright, let's go. Let's go get the light from that pole. The fire. Meg, one of the pole sisters, if she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which is the real one. Is it this one? Shit. Took too long. Don't tell me what the difference is, I'm trying to figure that out. Oh, I see the difference. Oh, or not. I did see something different there, but I guess my brain didn't tell me what the right one was. Let me pay attention to them appearing again. I think one of them spun there. Yeah, it's that one. Right, I got this. I thought there was like a visual difference, but no, it's just what they do when they appear. I think we're almost done with the dungeon now, like another 15-20 minutes left, I think. Let me just save the game real quick. Maybe not even that, I think we're only like... Yeah, we're like one room away from the end of this. I remember this puzzle being kinda cool. We have to push these walls around to find doors that take you to different spots. I hear a Skulltula. There we go. Can't really tell what these portraits are supposed to be. So yeah, like I said a while ago, the boss fight in this one is one of the coolest boss fights in all of the... pretty much the entire game. Pretty nice portrait as well. A look at Ganondorf. Except it's not really him, it's Phantom Ganondorf. It's pretty cool fake out that. I'm sorry, Phantom Ganon. Close enough. Everything about this fight is very creative actually, I quite like this one. I need to check the description of him whenever I get a chance. I think during the second phase I could lock onto him properly. Oh, I can lock onto him there. Attack him when he comes out of one of the pictures. Watch for the fake one. Oh, I get a different description for phase 2. He's an evil ghost of the forest temple. He comes out of one of the pictures. Answer his magic with an attack of your own. I would imagine he's almost dead now. There we go. I actually made short work of that boss. It's not that difficult once you know what to do. Really, I think the first part of the boss is much harder, like if you've not played this before. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some skill, but when you defeated only my phantom, the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation this ghost was. I'll banish it to the gap between dimensions. I'm going to banish you to the Shadow Realm! I mean, it pretty much is being banished to the Shadow Realm for all intents and purposes. Can't forget the heart container. Just need to find one more heart piece, and I get another heart container. Thank you. Because of you I could awaken as a sage. I am Sarah, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed you would come, because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me, because it is destiny that you and I cannot live in the same worlds. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please, Link, take this medallion. Or please, Melee, whatever. Didn't even say my name there, but for some reason my brain told me to say the name. Yep, Forest Temple complete. You received the Forest Medallion. Seri awakens as a sage and add her powers to yours. I will always be your friend. Might make a quick trip to Kakariko, depending on how long it would take to get there. Well, I'm back where the Deku Tree is. He's been dead for like, what, 7 years now? Holy shit, like that scream. Hi there, I'm a Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Seria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot! Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not actually a Kokiri, you're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you. I like how he's got a leaf thing in his mouth. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fiercer war in our worlds. Or fierce war. One day, to escape from the fires of a war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered the Forbidden Forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. Deku Tree could only sense that it was a child of destiny whose fate was to affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised by the Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. You are a Highline and you were always bound to leave the forest. And now you've learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Melee, break the curse on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream very shortly. It was a surprise to learn that Seria is one of the sages, wasn't it, Melee? I wonder how Sheik knew. Anyway, off to the Temple of Time. I think this is a good place to stop for now, so I'll go to the Skulltula house next time I play this. It's very late, I've been streaming this for a good while. I mean, it's been like, yeah, I've been streaming for 5 hours, so I think that's a good place to stop for tonight, so I'll do some more Ocarina of Time in the coming days, and we'll do the next temple, whatever one that is.